Guys, I want to talk about the Billboard album chart 100, and I want to still talk about some Nigerian, personalities, artists that have stayed long on that chart with their album. And we need to respect one guy that is a person of Burna Boy to an extent. But some people, out of their sentiment, they are overlooking the achievements of Burna Boy. But I have to talk about it. We have the likes of Davido on that chart. We have the likes of Rema. We have Wizkid. We need to talk about them because when you look at the chart, what comes to your mind is the big three or the big four to an extent. That is something I need to talk about. Before I dive into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Why are Nigerian skit makers obsessed on using women outfit or clothing to make their skit? That is the question coming in from an innocent person of the society. I think they need to actually give all this. What is your own opinion about this kind of thing? But for me, I think because they want to sell so fast or because they want to promote a particular agenda, that is something I kind of understand from this. But what is your own take? My opinion may differ or may be wrong at the end of the day. You can put your own opinion in the comment section, what you feel about this kind of things, because it's becoming so much and some people are now becoming disgusted by it, while some other persons entertain it, while some other persons love it to an extent. That is something I believe about this kind of story that is trending out on social media. Work me out. Shenseea Wizkid, the video is already out. According to a report, according to some kind of a report right now, they said Shenseea said, you know what, I spent about $2.5 million in trying to make the video for this song, and I have to book a private jet for Wizkid, and I have to pay Wizkid and a lot of other people just to make this video. Do you think the video is worth it? You can go and check out the video on YouTube. It's already streaming, but you need to actually understand that Wizkid is a big bird. You have to pay him well if you want him to jump on your song. That is something I kind of understand about this whole thing. What is your own take about the story? I want you to put that in the comment section what you feel about all of this. Do you think Wizkid actually made a good outing in this particular song? Put your own opinion in the comment section. For a lot of people that does not know Shenseea, she is a Jamaican artist, and she has been making some imprint in the entertainment scene in the world right here. But she decided to say, I want to work with Wizkid on this particular song, and she did work with Wizkid, and the video is already out, streaming on some platforms already, and a lot of people are giving the videos their rating at a time like this. It's been a tough fight for Chidimma additional in South Africa, and a lot of people are really not comfortable with the kind of xenophobic hate a lot of South Africans are reeling out against Chidimma and her family at a time like this. But thank God for this particular organization, change.org deletes discriminatory xenophobic petition against Miss South African contestants Chidimma. That is a big one. That is a good one to an extent. But many people are really saying that we need to actually protect the family at a time like this because the hate is becoming so much. And I think South Africans are really getting it all twisted. They are quick to say the lives of Trevor Noah is their own. They are quick to say a lot of others because they have different kind of roots apart from Nigeria. But once something comes from Nigeria to become their own, these people are really against it to an extent. Why would you be making xenophobic statements against this lady or putting out xenophobic hate against this lady? I saw what a lot of people I respected so much in South Africa have been saying against Chidimma. I think this is actually wrong to an extent, but thank God she is really making an imprint in the South African beauty society. society, and that is a big one and a big win. They are always, afraid. They are always, ready to like, resist Nigeria in their little way. When you talk about Amapiano, we have been there for you guys. When you talk about Afrobeat, we are there. When you talk about entertainment in Africa, we are taking over right now. They are not comfortable with our own Chidimma, their own Chidimma, South African Chidimma, to also take home the beauty pageant competition prize. That is what it is right now. They decided to sponsor a kind of petition against her, but right now the particular platform they are using has decided to delete that particular petition. I think that is a welcome idea, but right now my concern is the safety of this family in South Africa. According to report, the father of Chidimma is a Nigerian and the mother is a South African. She is qualified by every standard right of South African law to contest as a South African in that competition, but they are just against her because she has a Nigerian root. In the US right now, new bill is being passed on, yes, AI. That is what it is. New Senate bill could protect artists from AI deepfakes. When they talk about these deepfakes, that is what a lot of people are now using, even in music to an extent. Even Drake actually used it, with the likes of Tupac and all those kind of things. That is something I kind of understand. What they are saying is, before you use somebody's voice, AI voice, you have to seek the consent of the person. That is what they are intending to pass in the US right now. It will become a criminal offense if you don't seek the consent of that person, and you may pay dearly for it. That is what they are trying to pass. Do you think it's right to an extent to pass that kind of bill? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Let's talk about the Billboard album chart 100. That is something interesting. We got a lot of Nigerian artists. They've spent some weeks on that album chart, and the longest charting Nigerian album on that chart is Made in Lagos album by Wizkid, with over 137 weeks on that chart. That is a big one, and a lot of people are saying that Wizkid has actually achieved a lot of things with that Made in Lagos album, but he's yet to actually put out an album challenging that particular album on that kind of chart. But a person of Burna Boy needs to be respected. But I think we still need to respect Rema having the second longest charting album on that chart with over 103. His Rose and Raves album, that is one thing that is trending out on social media. I think a person of Rema should be considered as Big Four. I keep saying this. He has made a lot of imprint in the Afrobeat sector. That is something I kind of believe. Right now, we have a person of Davido on that particular chart with some kind of about 30-something weeks or so on that chart. And some people are respecting Davido with a particular album called A Good Time. And Burna Boy needs to be respected. He has over 4 albums on that chart. A twice as tall album is on that chart. We have Love Damini on that chart with over 63 weeks on that chart. We have I Told Them album on that chart. We have African Giant on that chart. That is why you need to respect a person of Burna Boy. Let's forget about sentiment. Burna Boy is one of the biggest artists in Nigeria right now. In 2024, I have to say Burna Boy is the biggest artist based on the recent achievement he's made, and followed by Rema, because Rema has made imprint with his album also staying long on that chart. Based on statistics, when you talk about one of his popular songs, Countdown Remix and Countdown, you will understand that Rema has actually made impact in Afrobeat to an extent. He came out with his style of singing, with his style of Afrobeat called Afro Rave, and was able to top chart in Indian and make the Indians and the Arabian society love him to an extent. Right now, I have to say that Burna Boy is one big guy that we need to respect based on his chartings on that particular album chart right now. What is your own take about all of this? I want you to put that in the comment section so that we can talk about it further. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms and be a part of our daily conversation across our social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Be a part of this discussion.